asking him various questions.
Y los mantras se cantan de forma monótona.
Jay Sri Radheshyam and welcome. Continuing with the reading on Sri Bijoy Krishna Goswami biography. Today reading the chapter 8, Paramahamsa Sri Ramakrishna and Bijoy Krishna Goswami, on the holy occasion of Ekadashi, the day 30 of August of 2024 at 10 p.m. in Vrindavan. Sri Ramakrishna Dev used to stay in divine bath all the time. He had performed spiritual practice according to different religions. His disciple Swami Vivekananda established Sri Ramakrishna Mission for propagating his teachings. Among Sri Ramakrishna's main sermons are giving up lust and gold in order to attain God, serving with the feeling that God exists in every being, bhakti like Narada is appropriate in Kali Yuga, etc. Sri Ramakrishna always gave sermons on the removal of inertness from Dharma and for the awakening of spiritual consciousness. Prominent people of those times were influenced by his sermons and are being influenced even today. Distinguished Brahmos like Keshav Chandra Sen, Bijoy Krishna and others regularly visit Sri Ramakrishna Dev. Sri Ramakrishna also used to come to the Brahmo Samaj sometimes and give them sermons to especially help them in advancing on the path of Dharma. According to the book Gospel of Sri Ramakrishna, Bijoy Krishna and Sri Ramakrishna met on the 27th of October 1882 AD. Details on when they had first met is not available anywhere. The loving relationship that Bijoy Krishna had with Keshav Chandra was spoiled due to the agitation that commenced in the Brahmo Samaj following Keshav Chandra's daughter's marriage with the king of Kush Bihar. Reuniting them, Sri Ramakrishna had said, "Your dispute is like the fight of Shiva and Rama. Rama's guru is Shiva and Shiva's guru is Rama. They had a fight and they also reunited later, but the fight and quarrel between the ghosts and spirits of Shiva and the monkeys of Sri Rama did not cease." In spite of having differences of opinion, in reality, the friendship always exists. Bijoy Krishna had visited Keshav Chandra some days prior to his death. Sometime before this, Bijoy Krishna had received Sadguru Diksha. Some followers of Keshav Chandra had insulted and even assaulted Bijoy Krishna at that time. Keshav Chandra became very sad when he learned about it and begged pardon from Bijoy Krishna. He called the offenders and scolded them. Keshav Chandra said to Bijoy Krishna at that time, "Things did not turn out as I had thought, losing the way when I did find the path. I had this critical illness. I heard that you have adopted some new method." Bijoy Krishna said, "Old or new, let it be anything. I have come to the Brahmo Samaj to attain God. There was nothing in the beginning. Now there are so many families in the Brahmo Samaj. I have not come to the Brahmo Samaj to be engaged in dispute with social and external matters. I shall not return until I have direct realization of God." I shall adopt any method by which he can be caught. There is nothing in external method or sectarism. I hold the hope that I shall die saying, Lord, you are the truth. I am gratified before my death. My hopes have been fulfilled. Bless me. Keshav Chandra said, I have something to discuss on this matter. I shall send for you if I recover. Sometime after this, Keshav Chandra left for his heavenly abode in 1884 AD. Sri Ramakrishna said after his death, a part of my body has broken and fallen down. Keshav Chandra's esteem for Sri Ramakrishna Dev was unlimited. He even offered puja to Sri Ramakrishna Dev in a closed room. Mentioning this incident, Sri Ramakrishna had said to Bijoy Krishna, today, Keshav Chandra has worshipped me in a closed room, so his room will remain closed for now. Referring to this, Bijoy Krishna had said, Keshav Chandra worshipped Sri Ramakrishna like this because he was ashamed to do so in front of everyone. The Brahmo Samaj would have been redeemed if he could have shaken off this shame and accept him as his guru. It may be mentioned that Swami Vivekananda, Sri M. Mahendra Gupta, and other intimate disciples of Sri Ramakrishna used to visit the Brahmo Samaj often for prayers and to listen to Keshav Chandra's sermons. Sri Ramakrishna Dev lived as a priest of Bhava Tarini Devi's temple on the bank of the Ganga in Dakshinesvar. With his natural bhakti and profound earnestness, he used to call Mother day and night. Mother also manifests before him directly. The ways bees come of their own to taste honey when lotus blossoms. In the same way, bhaktas of all communities used to come to Sri Ramakrishna. Some sections from Sri Ramakrishna Dev's nectar-like sermons are mentioned below. 1. Dharma of the sages is Sanatan Dharma. It is in existence since eternity and will continue to exist. It contains all methods of worship of God with form and of the formless, etc. Path of Jnana Bhakti are all there in it. Other sects that are there are modern. They will exist for some time and will be later obliterated. Gospel of Sri Ramakrishna Part 1 in discussion with a Brahmo Bhakta about Sanatan Dharma. 2. The job of the Acharya is very difficult. People cannot be given lessons spiritual without having direct order from God. If lessons are given without direct order, then people do not pay attention to it. Those lessons do not contain any power at first. At first, God must be realized by sadhana and by any means. Sermons can be given only after getting his order. One can become an acharya on getting his orders. One who gets his order also gets his power. He then can perform the hard task of an acharya. Part of conversation with Sri Bijoy Krishna. 3. What power does man have with which he can relieve another of worldly fetters? He alone can deliver one from the world enchanting Maya to whom it belongs. There is no way other than the Satchitananda, truth, knowledge, bliss Guru. What power does one have to remove the worldly fetters of being when one does not have God realization or does not have his powers and is not connected to him? 4. In the case of Sadguru, vanity of beings can be driven out in just 3 calls. When Guru is imperfect, it is a case of misery for the Guru as well as the disciple. The disciple's ego does not go, nor is he freed from the noose of worldly bondage. The disciple is not freed if he falls within the grip of a weak Guru. 5. When Bijoy Krishna returned from Gaya to Calcutta after getting refuge under Sadguru, he went to have Sri Ramakrishna Dev's darshan. Sri Ramakrishna said at that time, on seeing his introspective state, "Bijoy, you have found your house. Look, in the course of wandering, 2 sadhus reach a town. With great amazement, one of them kept looking at the town, market, shops, and buildings. At this time, he met the second sadhu. The second sadhu asked him, 'You are seeing the town. Where is your abode and belongings?' The first sadhu said, 'Locating my residence at first, keeping my belongings there and having locked it, I have come out being free from worries. I am now watching the colors of the town. That is why I am asking, Bijoy Krishna, have you found your house?' To Master M and other bhaktas, look, Bijoy Krishna's fountain was suppressed all these days. Now it has opened." Gospel of Sri Ramakrishna. 6. Ashwini Kumar Dutta. What is the difference between Hindu and Brahmo? Sri Ramakrishna Dev. What is the difference after all? Clarionet is played here. One person plays only one tune, and the other plays varieties of ragas and raginis and shows his skill. The Brahmo Samaj plays one tune of Brahman, and the Hindu shows the skill through variety of ragas and raginis in that tune. Actually, the thing is one, but men give it different names. For an example, a pound has 4 gads. One who is filling water from his gad will call it jal. Jal when you ask. Ask the one who is filling water from the other gad. He will say pani. The one on the 3rd gad will call it water. The man on the 4th gad will call it aqua, but the water is the same. Gospel of Sri Ramakrishna. 7. Look, what a state Bijoy Krishna has attained. Signs have all changed. It seems he had become Siddha. I can see the forehead and neck of Paramahamsa and say whether he has become a Paramahamsa or not. Gospel of Sri Ramakrishna in conversation with Narendra Swami Vivekananda about Bijoy Krishna after his Diksha. 8. While meditating in Dhaka, Bijoy Krishna had a direct darshan of Sri Ramakrishna. To clear his doubt, touched his hand and feet. After this, he came to have Sri Ramakrishna's darshan on 24th October 1885 AD. Bijoy Krishna with folded hands. I have come to know who you are. Now you need not say. Sri Ramakrishna, in a state of bhav, if it is thus, then let it be so. Bijoy Krishna, I have understood. Saying this, he fell at Sri Ramakrishna's feet and held them to his chest. Being in divine trance, Sri Ramakrishna too kept sitting like a picture without external senses. Seeing this emotion of love, this strange sight, some of the bhaktas started shedding tears and some kept reciting hymns, mantras. Gospel of Sri Ramakrishna. 9. Receiving the news of Sri Ramakrishna's terminal illness, Bijoy Krishna went to meet him for the last time. The one who served prevented him from going near Sri Ramakrishna Dev. Sri Ramakrishna called Bijoy Krishna to his side at this time. Sri Ramakrishna and Bijoy Krishna spent a long time behind closed doors at that time. The discussion that they had is unknown till today. Shri Shri Sadguru Sangha. 10. While speaking about Bijoy Krishna to his bhaktas, Sri Ramakrishna used to say, "A son can never be like this if the father is not such a bhakta." See Bijoy's state these days. Bijoy Krishna's father used to get immersed in bhav while reading the Bhagavat. Bijoy also stand up saying Hari Hari these days. All the darshans that Bijoy is having are all true. Bijoy is very simple. God cannot be attained if one is not very broad-minded and simple. Bijoy had gone to Adar's house yesterday. His bhav is like, all this is mine, just as everything in my house is mine. One cannot be broad-minded and simple unless the desire for worldly possessions goes. Gospel of Sri Ramakrishna. 11. Bijoy Krishna had given Diksha to his wife, Yogamaya Devi. Once he had gone to Dakshineshwar, taking her along to have darshan of Sri Ramakrishna. Sri Ramakrishna Dev said to him, "Well, you have attained such a high state of dharma in spite of living with your wife and children. You are observing dharma like Janak the sage. I had thought that you were living in a detached manner in samsara while staying separately. Whatever it is, you are blessed. The example that you are presenting is rare in this present era." After a while, on seeing Yogamaya Devi, he asked, "How long is it since she has been given Diksha by you? I am seeing a wonderful power in her. I am getting the same feeling as I get when I see Mahashakti, Goddess Kali, from a close distance." Saying this, he bowed down to Yogamaya Devi, calling her Ma. Sri Sri Bijoy Krishna Parijan. 12. Goswamiji's mother-in-law, Mukta Keshi Devi, also had gone to Sri Ramakrishna Dev a number of times. While discussing about her with Bijoy Krishna, once Sri Ramakrishna said, "Look, your mother-in-law is a great devotee." She said, "Do not talk about the samsara. As one wave goes, another comes." I said, "What does it matter? You have knowledge about it anyway." Your mother-in-law said, "What knowledge do I have? Even now, I have not been able to go beyond Vidyamaya and Avidyamaya. Nothing is achieved just by crossing Avidyamaya. I have to go beyond the Vidyamaya. Real knowledge will be achieved only then." Sri Ramakrishna Dev had then also said to Mukta Keshi Devi, "You have attained the state of Brahmagyan." Jai Ho! In giving a sermon on purity and impurity, then Sri Ramakrishna Dev said, "For a bhakta, the concept of purity and impurity is necessary, but not for the one with knowledge." On hearing this, Mukta Keshi Devi said, "Where have I attained knowledge? Even now I cannot take food from just anybody's hand." Sri Ramakrishna Dev said, "What knowledge can one achieve by taking food from just anybody? A dog eats anything. Has it achieved Brahmagyan?" Such was the intimate relation between Sri Ramakrishna Dev and Bijoy Krishna. Whenever Sri Ramakrishna used to come to Kolkata, he used to send prior information to Bijoy Krishna to come to his place. Bijoy Krishna used to go to Dakshineshwar often to hear Sri Ramakrishna Dev's sermons. Sri Ramakrishna sometimes used to send the boat fare to Bijoy Krishna, asking him to come to Dakshineshwar. Thus, towards him, aspiration for attaining Sadguru and for advancement in his aim, Bijoy Krishna had plenty of help from Sri Ramakrishna Dev. Sri Ramakrishna Deva ki jai, Sri Bijoy Krishna Goswami ki jai, Sri Guru Deva ki jai, Sri Sadguru ki jai, Sri Jagat Guru Nityananda Rama ki jai, Sri Raman Charandas Deva ki jai, Jai Nitai Jai Gaur, Jai Sri Radheshyam. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I will keep bringing some more insights and beautiful leelas of Bijoy Krishna Goswami. And if you have any question or suggestion, please let me know on the comment section. Do what is right, give like, share and subscribe to my channel. Help me to keep growing, to keep spreading the word of light. Jai Sri Radheshyam.
We're asking him various questions. Los mantras se cantan de forma monótona.